like 70 more days until 5B and I can't contain my excitement. What's up, you guys? Jasmine here. Happy Halloween week. It's Halloween, the week of Halloween. I'm so excited. I am a child. So since Halloween happens to be this week, I thought it would be a fantastic idea to talk about the villains of Teen Wolf and their greatness. Now, there has been quite a few villains in Teen Wolf, and to name some, there's Peter Hale. He's basically a villain in every season, let's be real here. Jackson Whittemore and Matt, whatever his last name, he's technically a villain. I mean, I don't count Jackson as a villain because he was being controlled, but we'll get into that. And there's also Gerard in Season 2. He was a villain. He is a villain. He scares me. Jennifer Blake, a.k.a. the Durock. Deucalion, he's the guy. He's a thing. He did things. Vioni, that basically speaks for itself. Void, Styles, not to be confused with regular Styles, because when you write Void, you gotta put a little exclamation point, which I've never understood, but I'm not talking about that. Anyways, Kate Argent and the Berserkers. Yep. And last but not least, Theo Rakin and the Doctors. Yes! Brilliant. I love villains. They're great. Because I honestly don't feel like talking about all the villains from Teen Wolf, I'm only going to talk about a few. My favorites. My number one favorite villain is Deucalion, and God bless America, he's coming back to Teen Wolf, and I'm stoked, and I'm happy because he's great. He was blind, he was vicious, he had a pack of alphas, he was great. Fight me on this all you want, but Deucalion is one of the greatest villains of all Teen Wolf history. Why? Like I said like 20 seconds ago when I was rambling about Deucalion, he was blind, but he still killed people. He could slash your neck open without even seeing your neck. He could, you're dead. And he was blind. He was blind. Blind! He was a vicious dog. The dude was just crazy and psychotic. I mean, all the villains in Teen Wolf are, but he was just up there with being psychotic. I mean, the guy freaking killed the dude in his pack, like, for no reason. He just took his head and he crushed it. Took it in his hand and he crushed it. Crazy. Psycho. The next person on my list for one of the greatest villains in Teen Wolf history would probably have to go to Jennifer Blake because she fooled us all, but not really. Honestly, mostly everybody suspected Jennifer to be the Durock, but she's great because she tricked us. She tricked most of us. She tricked everybody in Beacon Hills, basically. She comes in, she's all like, I'm a teacher. I'm going to teach you things about the Crucible. We're going to be great. Yeah. But no, she's secretly sacrificing virgins for fun. Great. Fantastic. Jen, you fooled us. Good job, buddy. Never going to mess with you. Haha. Jennifer Blake is just really great because even though, like, even after the fact when everybody knew she was the Durock, she didn't hide it. Like, she wasn't just like, I'm not. No, she was just like, this is why I am what I am, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And you guys are going to listen to me, because if you don't, I'm going to kill you. Psych, she didn't say that, but you know what I mean. And on top of that, she tricked everybody. Like, I'm going to keep coming back to this, but she fooled everybody. She played everybody. She played everyone in Beacon Hills and made them look stupid for not knowing. Who does that? What other villain has done that? Besides Peter, he doesn't count. He knew he was evil. He knew. Like, everybody knew Peter was evil. But Jennifer, she's just walking the halls of a high school, acting all fine and dandy, but then when night comes, she's killing teenagers, parents, guardians, and all this other great stuff, and just being a freaking psycho because a while ago, her werewolf, because she was an emissary, decided to try to kill her. But then she touched a magical tree, and bam, now she has to sacrifice people? What? Jennifer Blake is great. I don't need to explain myself to you. Another character that has basically played us like a fiddle, who I find to be one of the better villains, is Theo. Because despite the fact that one person in Beacon Hills knew that he was evil and he was psycho and crazy, Everybody else didn't. Theo played us all. All of us. I mean, we all knew he was evil the first time we saw him. But in Beacon Hills, anyway, he basically fooled them all. Came buddy-buddy with Scott, got the trust of everybody, and then bam, he was just like, I'm actually evil. Scott, I want to kill you. I turned your buddy Liam over here, I turned him against you. If he doesn't kill you, I'm going to kill you. Oh, look at that, Liam didn't kill you. Let's go, buddy. You feel me? Theo, as much as I hate the guy, I love the guy because he's so, like, maniacal, if that's the right word. I don't even know what that word means, so I don't know why I'm using it, but he's evil, and it's great, and it works for him, despite the fact that I hate him. He's gross and disgusting, and his character's a jerk, but Theo is great. He's a great villain. I love villains. Villains. The last villain I'm going to talk about, one of my favorites, one of the oldest villains, because, well, they need an old guy to be a villain, is Gerard. He's a jerk. He was old. He was gross. He was crummy. He tried to kill basically all the werewolves, like werewolf genocide. He was like the werewolf hunters, like he was like the Hitler of werewolf hunters. That's a terrible comparison, but I'm saying it. He wanted to kill all the werewolves just because his daughter died, but not really, because she comes back to life in season 4, so he was on a power trip for no reason. But anyways, Gerard, he's so great. Gerard is another character that I hate, but because he was a villain and because his villain was so good at doing what he did, I loved him. Gerard was this evil old man who basically brainwashed Alice and Argent into being a great huntress and almost killing Void and Erica. And all his motivation, his vengeance, and all that crap came from his daughter dying. What did he expect, to be honest? I mean, I love the guy, but his motives made no sense to me because, yeah, your daughter died, but she was a werewolf hunter. Did you think that wasn't going to happen, buddy? Because, well, it was gonna. And then he just, like, comes into Beacon Hills with his freaking clique, his freaking squad of hunters. He's just like, here's the law, there's no code, okay? If it has fangs and it howls at the moon, we're killing it. We're killing it, buddy. Okay, Crystal, I don't care about your stupid rule anymore because I never followed it anyways. We're killing the werewolves. And then he stabs Scott McCall. He's one of the very few people who I've hated that has stabbed Scott, but I like that he stabbed Scott. Like Void Styles stabbed Scott, and I kind of liked it. I kind of did. That's kind of weird. I don't know, because I love Scott, but sometimes when people stab Scott, I'm just like, yes, you're stabbing him. Keep stabbing him. Right there in the stomach. He's bleeding, but keep stabbing him. Because I'm weird. I'm sorry. I don't understand myself. But, hey, it happens. Okay? Don't judge. Gerard was, like, I can't even explain my love for Gerard. Because he just comes into Beacon Hills, and he has the motive of, like, killing werewolves, finding out who's controlling the Canema to kill it. But then he turns it all around to try to become the master of the Canema and try to become a werewolf. And that is the greatest thing ever. You kill werewolves, but you want to be a werewolf because you don't want to die of cancer. If that's not one of the greatest plot twists and, like, plots of a villain ever, well then, I don't know, okay? But it's great. I love the Teen Wolf villains. Now that I'm done rambling about villains from Teen Wolf, tell me down below in the comments who your favorite villain from Teen Wolf is. And if you're going trick-or-treating, or maybe if you're going to a Halloween party this weekend, are you dressing up as a Teen Wolf character? Let me know down there in the comments. Yeah! Do not forget to give this video a big old thumbs up, because thumbs are great. Thumbs allow us to hold phones, which allow us to watch YouTube videos, which allow us to like them. See what I did there? Yeah? Yeah? Lastly, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for 2 new videos every single week, every Tuesday and every Saturday. And if you're actually good at math, that's like 100-something videos in a year. That's a lot. You can't even count to 100-something, because it's not a real number. Anyways, that's all for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like my rambling. And until Saturday, peace out, guys. Don't do drugs. Love your parents and puppies. And be great. Peace out.